Hi, Mandy J here with another Funko Pop review, and today we have Tom Riddle from Harry Potter. This is part of the newest line that was released not too long ago, and I am super excited to have this pop. I absolutely love Tom Riddle as a character, and I definitely love this movie as well. It is one of my favorites from the whole overall film, just because I just love the character development, and it's still pretty early on in the movies where things were still kind of lighthearted but had those serious moments. So definitely let's get to it. The box, we have like this really awesome kind of newspaper print as the border around the sides here. You have the wonderful golden logo up top, and then you have, of course, the caricature. And I have to say, I believe Tom Riddle is very well placed in package. I think he might be a little too high. I think you can lower him just a little, and I know from where I'm standing, I see the bottom of the box very well. On the side here, we have more of this newspaper print. We have, again, the character, and I love the theme of this kind of like newsprint with gold. It just looks really clean and really well done, and for some reason it just seems overall really pleasing, because you do see small things like the sorting hat and all different like little features that you probably wouldn't notice unless you looked up close. And then on the back you do have the rest of the assortment. So you're gonna have Harry, Ron and Hermione, Jenny, Lockhart, Tom Riddle, and then Headless Nick, which I have to say, the one I'm most excited for in this line is Headless Nick. I'm hoping to definitely try to get him just because the pop, what I've seen, looks amazing. I love the paint job and everything to it, and I think he's just overall a really fun character, and I'm sad that we only get to see him in the earlier video, or like movies, so I'm hoping to get this pop, and I'm so glad it's not an exclusive. Anyway, let's get to opening this awesome pop and seeing what he looks like outside a package. Here we have him outside a package, and I have to say I love him outside a package as well, just because he has some neat little things going for him. One, I love how his hair is like well kept, it's combed to the side, but it still has a little bit of a wave, so it gives him this kind of boyish charm, because I know he's definitely trying to fool Harry and trying to make Harry like see him as kind of a good person, and I feel like this boyish charm really helps with this kind of innocent look. And I love that he's holding his wand like kind of in front of him, and he's not just standing there, because I know all the other characters have something really cool going on, so it's nice to see that he at least has something in his hand. I do notice that the Hogwarts logo overall is very well placed, and actually it's very clean. It's like a sticker or something they put on the robe just to get that good clean detailing. And I also suspect that his tie as well is again a sticker, just because it's way too clean for them to have painted it on, and I feel like if they're really trying to get like some good detail going, they use like a sticker or something. And then of course you have the jacket underneath. Like he has like 4 layers going on. It must be hot. And then I don't know if you guys can see this, but he also has the little badge up here. It's a little redundant because his head is covering it for the most part, and he has like he has head articulation. It just took me forever to like get his head moving. But it's so far up there you almost don't see it unless you tilt him back. And then for some reason his head was just really hard to move there for a second. I do notice that his hand is kind of sloppily painted on both sides, because I believe they used a gray based plastic and then painted everything else on top, or a black based plastic, just because the hands are very like spotty and splotchy in some places, but overall like the gray and the black look fine. And then his shoes look really nice too. They have like just small subtle detailing as well, and yay, the bottom of the shoes are painted. To tell you the truth, I'm pretty sure this is a black based plastic that they used for the body, just because I feel like if it wasn't, you can definitely see like where they might have missed the black on a lighter base. And overall I'm really glad there's not too many imperfections on his face. There's a couple of spots. There's a little part of his eye that could be a little darker, and the hairline is fairly clean. There are like, again, little bits like the sideburn that aren't fully like painted, or there's splotching in the back here on the back of his hair or right here, but it doesn't seem horribly too bad and not something that would be terribly hard to fix if you wanted to like jump in and fix it, as long as you had the right colors, and it shouldn't be too hard to mix this brown either. So overall, it's a it's like a good pop. It's really nice, and I do like the fact that we see Tom Riddle. I don't think we've had a Tom Riddle pop in the past, so it's really nice that we actually get to see him in this form. And I don't know why, but like out of all of them, like normally I don't lean towards the villains, but when I know that like my local stores were getting Tom Riddle, I really felt like I had to get this, and I was really propelled to go get this before like Harry, Hermione, and Ron. So definitely overall, I think it's a splendid pop, and even if you just collect Harry Potter or villains, this is definitely one I suggest. If you have time, go pick it up and add it to your collection because it would look amazing. I definitely would love to have the basilisk to go with him just because that would be really cool. Well, anyway, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know where to leave them.